Guess which urot played Modern Warfare 2 first and then Modern Warfare 1? Yeah, that's me. I figured maybe it would be a good idea to play this and figure out what the deal is in the second game, cause I hardly understood shit. Yeah, so this is Al-Qatala and they're basically ISIS. They even do the same terrorist attacks in Western Europe and everything. Must be jolly good fun, probably good bonding for this kid and his ma, but that doesn't matter, cause we're going to Verdansk. I don't know where that is. Some Russians are using mercenaries to transport funny weapons to Urzikstan. I don't know where that is either. Is that like in Abkhazia or something? Please, I'm not American, I swear on all my fermented pickles. We play as Alex. I need to give this guy a nickname. Bro, where the fuck is Kastovia? We take out a couple of Wagnerites. We're not allowed to kill actual Russian personnel though, to avoid sparking an international incident, which is cringe. Like, stop teasing us with World War III and just do it already. We need to get it over with before we even get more character development. Speaking of the insane 2020s, let's place our bets. Which is gonna happen sooner, alien invasion or zombie apocalypse? Anyway, after scoping the place out to make sure Shoigu and Gerasimov aren't jacking each other off, we call in air support to level the place. We sneak on down and clap some more Wagner cheeks. Not even 5 minutes into the game and we're already committing war crimes. Now this I like. We get into a firefight with the little green man. I die cause I have a skill issue, let's go. And dump my gun for an AK as a true Gopnik naturally does. We take out an MG position which has been pissing me off. PKM? Yes sir. As we blast our way through, we find out some of the bozos we killed are Russian Spetsnaz, and the fact he's not breathing is a no-no. For the higher-ups, for me this is perfect, I want nukes to start flying. We find the chemical weapons, so mission accomplished. We hop in a car to go on a family-friendly drive to the cinema as a reward for a job well done, but we get our asses ambushed. However, as it turns out, it wasn't a bunch of Russians but Al-Qatala. I can tell because I know a little Russian and these guys are talking gibberish. Also known as spaghetti language. Yeah, so these guys steal the chemical truck. It may or may not be ideal. Laswell talks with the general. General is pissed and what does she do? She calls the bossman himself to help her clean up. We go to London and play as Gaz. Currently he's like a cop or something, I don't know. We're suspecting there's gonna be a terrorist attack soon. I mean, yeah, Al-Qatala just stole some chemical weapons, but what are the chances that they're gonna attack this place specifically? Uh-oh. We attempt at intercepting these badabimbozos, but shit goes more south than Antarctica. We start shooting terrorists, and suspected terrorists as well. Hey, just because I suspect everyone of being a terrorist doesn't mean I can't be trusted with a gun. We make our way downtown shooting ISIS wankers, and trying really hard not to hit civilians who are making this really fucking difficult, not gonna lie. PKM? Yes sir. The terrorists are occupying a couple buildings, so we start clearing out the place bit by bit. We started by killing this dude who wanted to execute some hostages.
Raven Saber 2. Hostages secure, one suspect KIA.
Oh, he's only a suspect. If I didn't kill him, you would give him a fair trial as well, wouldn't you? You're such a cock gas, seriously. We pop a few more sukas, but unfortunately run out of ammo for my PKM. This is the saddest day of my life. I dump it for an AK as one naturally does. We try breaching in a smoking building and get ambushed. The bossman himself appears to save my clumsy arse. We find a couple hostages, one of which got a funny vest the terrorist installed on the poor guy. We can't help him in time and so bossman yeets the fucking dude away from us. We get a cutscene of the aftermath and Gaz is coping and seething. He starts molding about how his mates had intel on these terrorists for weeks but couldn't do shit because... unspecified rules of engagement. Like, I don't know what he's referring to, like, the justice system? The rule of law? My theory is he just had an incompetent higher-up or something, because ain't no way a Western European country which has been getting trolled by Arabs for a while now would not act upon intel regarding a possible terrorist attack. My guy, it is the year of our Lord 2024. Anyway, Bossman just kinda unceremoniously adopts Gaz into his little goon squad. We go to Urzikstan and Alex is here chatting with the leader of the local insurgency, Farah Karim. Actually, since Alex likes to travel to second and third world countries so much, we can call him bold and bankrupt. I wonder if he takes advantage of local women as well, I guess we'll find out. Anyway, the conversation went as follows. Sup bitch, ISIS stole some hilarious barrels and I want you to help us find it before it ends up doing a funny in the West. Damn bro, that's crazy. But you do know my country looks worse than Yemen right now. I have better shit to do. Anyone ordered sandwichki? Hadir, you're actually acoustic. Can't you see I'm talking with like the CIA and CIA, huh? You like semechki? I really like semechki. Just kidding, I don't have any. Alright bozo, here's the deal. I'll help you out, but you gotta pay your bills and stuff. I.e. whoop some Russian ass with us. Okie dokie, I mean it's easy enough, right? We follow Farah through some tunnels and then we receive a cheeky bricky mask. He's glorious blin. Or at least I hope it is. It fucking better be. We go outside and witness the occupation in the entire city. Look at all these awesome dudes denazifying and liberating the population. So cool. Alright, we get to where we need to go. There's gonna be like a couple commanders in these helicopters, so we're gonna do a little trolling. We kill a few soldiers and place remote bombs under the helis. We go back to Farah and then proceed to politely explain to the Russians that we actually prefer living under an undemocratically elected totally fascist regime. The Russians send in troops to the area, so we do what the Irish do best and place a bomb under a vehicle. We try to skedaddle on out of here, but then... Yeah, so we started rolling to try to escape the 2000 soft attack that the Russians have. We also do a little hiding as well. Oh boy, I remember doing all this in Modern Warfare 2 and it didn't go so well. Surprise, we got this first try. We finally escaped the Russians by LARPing as a Jew from New York. Alright, so all the trolling we did in the city made the Russians send reinforcements from their base nearby, which was the plan all along, because we can attack it now. Farah here playing 4D chess while the Russians are eating rocks. We begin the assault by yeeting a volley of ghetto Shahed drones at the Russians. This is like the funniest shit ever and I love it. We begin the actual assault. We blast a whole bunch of bozos. The best part is we have ghetto Shahed drones on a cooldown as support, which I mean come on, we're basically LARPing as a bunch of Ukrainians at this point. I shoot a wounded enemy trying to flee cause I'm just that guy that likes war crimes and do some insane CQB. And also die. Because of course I did. Well, that's rude, learned some manners. We fight our way to some airstrip slash hangar place thing, and what do we have here? RPG? Yes sir, don't mind if I do. We secure the place, but the Russians call in reinforcements, and sizable ones at that. However, we also got reinforcements of our own. Also, hold on a sec, won't the Russians have some air defense in a place like this? I call bullshit. Well, regardless, we mow down these poor guys mercilessly. We even commit some more war crimes by shooting fleeing enemies. We go back to the stab capital of the world. Postman used Gaz's intel to find out everything about the dudes responsible for the terrorist attack. We found their gaff and so we do a sticky bricky extended car warranty inspection. I announce my visit and get my butt cheeks clapped. You know what, maybe asking people about their extended car warranty isn't such a good idea. We try again successfully this time. Ooh, an AK. I accidentally kill a hostage, so I save face by claiming they were both enemies. Nice one Gaz, maybe you're not a cock after all. Ooh, bigger AK. We then proceed to kill a surrendering enemy. We find computer, mission accomplished. Via this PC, we find out that the Wolf, who I think is the ISIS leader, is chilling out in a hospital in Urzikstan. So we hatch a plan to capture that Urot. We play as bold and bankrupt again, and surprisingly the Americans are gonna carry this one. Kinda prefer chilling with the AK enjoyers, to be honest. I join the convoy which just fucking explodes a second later, nice. We start throwing hands with ISIS. We go inside the building to take out some machine gun nests because they're really annoying. Did you just throw a grenade in my face, you little prick? Learn some manners, you twat. We storm our way to the hospital where our target is, while having a grey screen only 90% of the time. I will plead oopsie daisy yucky fucky wucky in court. Maybe they won't send me to jail. Oh, I'm not allowed to shoot civilians, but they can. What are they, ISIS? Oh yeah, right, my bad. Why can't I be ISIS? I get my sandy cheeks clapped a couple times, which is funny, cause the goat herders are more combat effective than the garrison of a Russian military base, which really needs no further comment. Blasting our way through the hallways, we eventually use a sneaky bricky under the floor camera to identify the wolf. We get the order to go on a flank round so we can breach in from multiple directions, and I really should have seen this one coming. I'm such a debil. We grab the big man and boy brilliant, that was quick. We time travel to the future and also to the US embassy where we are keeping the captured bozo. The locals have a specific view of the situation and possibly malicious intentions given all those AKs they're waving around. Kinda based though, imagine doing something like that in Europe. The boomer starts yapping and pissing everyone off while we wait for evacuation. We then play as Gaz and uh-oh, we have a stinky situation. And they're shooting at us. Oi, blять. Yeah, they shut us down. We dish and dash our way through the embassy on the safe side of the glass. After a bit of running, we interact with the terrorists who really want us to open this glass door so they can get in. So they start executing people. I just let them cause I like watching war crimes happen. Oh, and also maybe I should add that it's a poor tactical decision. damn, they had to shoot the kid off screen? Cringe. Kinda want to play the old Modern Warfare so I can do no Russian. Oh kurva, I just realized how sus everything I just said is. Yes, I can be trusted with firearms and left unsupervised in a developing country. Well shit, I guess they're inside anyway. We enter some mad CQB, like the enemies even bomb rush me into a hand-to-hand combat and everything, it's insane. Anyway, we clear them out and reach the lads. And the gal. We hop on the cameras to direct the ambassador to safety, cause we need his keycard to get our mewing asses out of here. And he's dead, beautiful. Oh, never mind, we're good. We direct the ambassador's assistant through the very hostile and very war-crimey environment flawlessly without having to restart even once. We get the assistant with us and then use the keycard to bravely escape the overrun embassy. We zigzag through the alleys to a safe compound. We yeet the geezer in a box and go outside. Farah says we will probably come under attack, so we prepare ourselves. The battle begins, and blin was it long. We defeated wave after wave of the enemy, throwing more and more stuff at us. We went for a nice evening stroll to take out a mortar and bombarding the compound, which actually happened to be a mistake, because when we came back, the wolf did a magic trick and disappeared, like Armenians in the Ottoman Empire. Skill issue on our part then, I guess. Babushka will be disappointed. We hatch a plan to find the Urot. Postman and his goons will search the city from gaff to gaff, while Farah and Bold and Bankrupt will cut off the only escape into the mountains. It's a good idea, I think. Let's just hope they don't have helicopters. We teleport to the middle of bumfuck nowhere. Hadir gives us his Kyber Pass sniper rifle, which is absolutely hideous, boże mój. We spot a couple scouts and take these bozos out. Their vanguard then appears and we ambush these guys also. However, they found out where we're shooting from and charge us with trucks. Fortunately, Hadir's big ass ghetto rifle is armor piercing and we take these out as well. Stopping the trucks didn't really work though for whatever reason, because the enemies continue on foot and engage us on a short distance and try really hard to turn me into a shashlik. We take these guys out and continue sniping. Al-Qatala sends a suicide truck at us and thanks to my glorious accuracy the truck got uncomfortably close. We go for a little resupply and blin, they got so much stuff in here I can't even choose. Ooh, been planting bombs now, have ya? I can be trusted with weapons and improvised explosive devices. We go to chit-chat with the bossman, but come under fire from a sniper. I tried to find the suka, but only proved that I would die in World War III, because I behave like a fucking dodo in a combat environment. The Russian jets come to pay us a visit and level the place. I appreciate the help, but now we have kvass slurpers to deal with. Says I, a kvass slurper. Look at them sweating like they're even deploying smoke and shit. Hadir says we're gonna need more firepower, and so we follow him. We find out he's the one who got the stolen chemical weapons and deploy them against the attackers. We try to make our way to the bunker where we got a gas mask, but as you might imagine, mustard gas or whatever this gavno is doing a number on our lungs, and it's kinda hard to run when you can't even breathe, you know. Biology. Hadir comes in clutch and saves both Bold and Bankrupt and Farah. The least he could do given he almost killed us, I guess. Farah throws a fit over the fact he just committed a war crime, which is cringe, but then passes out. We get a flashback to 20 years ago and play as little Farah. We're just after being bombed by the Russians and oh shit, that's her mom, damn this is dark. We start making noise and we are saved from being stuck in the rubble by some rescuers. We return to our dad and the conversation went as follows. Damn girl, get a shower, you smell like a hobo crack den. Yeah, our mom's dead. The L to the bozo ratio is unreal. Where's your brother, by the way? Oh, we left him at home cause he's a nerd or something, I don't know. I was too busy hiding under these ruins. Damn, look at these Russians go. It's like they're LARPing as Israel, it's insane. We dash through the streets, escaping bullets and death like we're in the Matrix, trying to get home to Hadir. The Russians even take a page out of Bashar al-Assad's book and deploy poison gas on the civilian population. We achieve great success by not dying and getting home. We attempt to leave, but an angry UPS driver comes to our gaff and starts throwing hands with her dad. I presume that's because he cancelled his order when he was around the corner. Anyway, Dad gets fucking shot before my eyes and we have to hide from the homicidal logistics worker. We find sharp tools around the house, so we come to the only conclusion there is and start acting like a smelly rat and nibble at his feet. We jab him a couple times, but unfortunately he deciphers my little rat tactics and grabs me. Hadir comes in clutch to save my clumsy ass and we shoot the Urot. Dip dip, potato chip, dip dip, potato chip. We come to our dad who's somehow still alive and press F to pay respects. We exit the gaff into Chernobyl 2.0 and sneak about, avoiding the soldiers. We achieve great success by not dying and getting out of the town, and blin, that's a lot of heroin. Kadir comes to the conclusion that if we steal the truck over there, we have a bigger chance of not dying. However, since he got corona or some shit, we have to go get it. We use a phone to distract the troops and we acquire a revolver through very legal means, trust me bro. We shoot one of the two Russians straight in the ass. We then outsmart the other one by being totally inaccessible via cheap plastic table. We get to the truck, but we get kidnapped by the Albanian mafia. I mean, the general or whatever, let's just call him the Albanian. He kinda looks like one anyway. He will be important later, in the next episode of Dragon Ball Z. Subscribe to Life of Boris and sniff some pepper.